You moved in with your roommate's ex. That's not that big a deal, I don't think. Is that a big deal?
50 siblings over here.
Seriously? Is that real?
Yes.
Don't you fucking fuck with me right now. If you need with my roommate's ex, fuck you. This person has 50 siblings. I'm kidding. No, I appreciate it. That person actually was like, I tried my best, you asked. I'm like, totally, but wait, sorry. Say that again to me.
It's actually 50.
You have 54 siblings?
Yeah.
You're from a big sperm donor?
Yes.
Obviously. Why are you impressed that was my first guess? You think I thought you were the product of like a Mormon cult with 20 sister wives, each of whom had on average 2.71? So, okay, that's really interesting. So do you know who the sperm donor is? Is it like a public person? Right. The guy who just had an urge to have 60 kids was actually really cool. He was like not a narcissist and not weird. He was just a low-key guy who wants to just, from an evolutionary perspective, really guarantee that his seed is out there. Okay, so at what age did you find out that you have 50 odd siblings?
Pretty complicated.
No, it's not. There was a day. Sorry?
I always knew, but I took a DNA test in 2020 grade 9.
What do you mean you always knew?
Like, hey, you don't have a dad. Let's talk about why.
Okay, so your mom sort of teed it up.
I took a DNA test in February 2020, which is in grade 9.
Wow. They were like, you have COVID. You might want to be sitting for this second part, by the way. Can you smell? Okay, good, because you're about to throw up. That's fucking nut. Okay, so you took a DNA test in February. Yeah.
I got that back. There were only 25 of us in the last 4 years.
Oh, so he's in his bag these days. That's your dad. That's mean. And fuck your roommate's ass. Wait, what?
The worst part is,
Yes.
like, a 7th generation Texan, Trump voter, done coach at Texas A&M, and I work in abortion.
You work in abortion, right? This is such a sitcom waiting to happen. Someone's got to get your life rights. So he's like an alt-right kind of, but he's, that's, and an art, no, that I surmise. But I have a question, because I assume, clap if you watched The Man with 1,000 Kids on Netflix. Okay. So like, basically, as I understand it, and I will mansplain, from very, very far away, never having had an experience with this in my life, I think I'll tell you a little bit about sperm donation. I think I got this one covered, you guys. Just shh, sweetheart, just keep it low during this portion. I really appreciate it. I know you have a lot of siblings, so it's a real middle child syndrome. But you are like a middle child. You have 25 up and 25 down?
I'm the youngest.
Oh, so the other ones came to light. Sorry, it was my understanding when you said it was 25 when you took the DNA test. It's just they weren't in the database at that time?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So, because it's my understanding from that documentary that like there are limits to how many you can pop out. Not pop out, pop in to the college. Kind of the opposite of pop out if you think about it. Did he skirt those limits, like legally? Did he?
In the United States, there weren't.
There are no limits. Meet me on Instagram tomorrow. I'm announcing quitting comedy. I found out some really awesome and totally random information last night. And I just want to let you know I now bust nuts for a living. Turns out you can just blow loads forever. So there are no limits. So he's well within his right to do this. He's been done for a little bit. The other thing I learned about the sibling thing is the risk is if you maybe meet a sibling in the wild, you mistake your genetic connection for the desire to fuck them. Don't ooh at me. I didn't. You're acting like I was the scientist that was like, let's test this hypothesis. How much do siblings want to fuck? Were you warned of that?
Like, no, but it is scary. I'll be on the metro and be like, damn, you got my nose.
There's a guy at a bar, he's like, are you flirting with me? You're like, are you related to me? How many of your siblings have you met?
Like,
Wow. Any highlights or lowlights? One of your siblings is a Philly cop. He just comes out. It's just your sister, it's just your sister. I'm white, look, I'm white. Oh, she's white, okay. It's just my sister. She's white. Nice to meet you. That's my impression of Philly cop, pretty good Philly cop. Okay, so he kind of sucks. Who else have you met?
one works for Bob Casey.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
The best senator from Pennsylvania.
Oh, the best senator from Pennsylvania? We're ranking them now. Is your how's your mom feel about it all now? Okay. I think if you had just answered by saying nothing, that would have been. Okay, so mommy's dead. You'd want her to be alive, wouldn't you? I mean, you especially, but all of us. She's kind of a bumski. Well, you still have a lot of family left.